Okay, so this one you could try to factor it. The only way to multiply and get 10 is going to be 10 and 1 and 5 and 2. And they would need to be the same sign. And those pairs of numbers are not going to add to give you 6. So this one won't factor. You could do the quadratic formula if you want to, but there is an easier way. Do you guys remember completing the square? It's the best. Well, if you can't factor. Actually, it's only the best sometimes. Do you guys remember when it's the best? Something has to be perfect. And what makes it perfect is that this is a 1 in front of the x squared, and then this linear factor is even. So this is the perfect time to do completing the square. So we'll take our function and we'll set it equal to 0 to find the zeros. All right. So what we'll do first is move the 10 to the other side. And then we're going to add something to both sides to make the left side a perfect square trinomial. So what are we going to add? 9. Okay, it's half of whatever. It's okay. Half of that squared. So if you didn't remember, there's probably someone else who didn't remember. All right, then the whole purpose of a perfect square trinomial is so we can factor it as something squared. So what's that something? Good. So this comes down, and then this is what we got when we took half. Over here we get -1. Bless you. All right, and then from there, I'm going to take the positive and negative square roots. I should have asked you this, but the square root of -1 is just I. And then we'll move the 3 over. So we have 2 zeros here, 3 plus I and 3 minus I. Okay, so let's write our complete factorization. All right, so our factors start with an x, and then for each 0, we're changing both signs. So we're going to change the positive 3 to -3, and then this positive I to minus I. That's one factor. The other factor also starts with x, and we do the same thing. This positive 3 changes to -3, and then this minus I changes to plus I. All right, so what questions do you guys have? Okay. So on page 217, which I've posted, you're going to do those problems.
I thought the square root of -I. So the square root of negative or -1 is I.
Is I.
Just negative I squared.
I squared is -1, yes.